I'm wondering, why does Hyram have this in the background of all his videos? It definitely feels very soft. It's not going to be any tingling. My skin is overall very calm, very just soothed and just at peace with herself. Hi guys, today we're going to be putting to the test the iconic Simple Micellar Gel Cleanser for 1 entire week and actually see how well it cleanses my skin but also soothes it and moisturizes it. So before I try this out, I first want to show you what my skin is looking like so that we can see if there's going to be any improvement throughout this week. So as you can see, miracle from Jesus God, I'm coming out of a breakout. But I still have a lot of acne scars, as you can see right here, and my skin is just a little bit dried up. Let's just say that I went a little bit overboard with the acne treatment. Anyways, I'm really curious to see the consistency of this because it says water boost, so I'm imagining it's gonna be a little bit kind of like the Neutrogena water boost cleanser. Okay, so it's definitely jelly. Oh, I like this consistency. Of course it doesn't smell like anything because it's fragrance free. We all know simple snacks and that. Okay, on the skin it definitely feels very soft. It's not gonna be any tingling. It's very gentle, very spreadable. It does kind of smell like a public restroom, like I'm not even gonna lie.
It really smells like a public restroom.
Like a radioactive pee of some sort. Okay guys, so I just washed my face. It's definitely leaving a little bit of a film. Maybe I didn't wash it well enough. I'm gonna try it a second time. But my skin is definitely, of course, not feeling stripped of any of its moisture. It's not feeling tight. But at the same time, it's not feeling moisturized. Like, for example, with a CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser, it would feel. I feel as though she doesn't really do much. Like, she doesn't have an opinion on things, okay? She's just very much like an actor. She doesn't take a stand. All she does is stay there and look pretty.
He doesn't have strong views on things. He's just very noisy. So there's just volume and irritation.
Now I'm wondering, why does Hyram have this in the background of all his videos? Anyways, I want to read the claims that Simple is making for this cleanser so to see what to expect from it. So it actually says our Simple Water Boost Micellar Facial Gel Wash is a mineral-packed vegan face wash for dehydrated skin with clever micellar water technology, which helps to revive and refresh up your skin. Is that what they mean with the sticky film that it left on my skin? The Simple Face Wash is enriched with a plant-derived pentavitin, plant-derived probiotic, perfect for dry and sensitive skin. It's day 2, but before going for this experiment, y'all know that I like to read the ingredient list so to see if there's any ingredient that might be good for our skin, but also very much bad. Now, this is Simple, and Simple always has a very simple ingredient list.
I never found you funny. I never found you entertaining. I never found you smart. I just found you annoying.
So the first ingredient after water is actually the cleansing agent, which is gonna be cocamidopropylbentane. This is a detergent, a surfactant, and it actually increases foaming action in the skin. Then there's gonna be propylene glycol, which is kind of a humectant, so it's supposed to be a little bit moisturizing. Panthenol. It is an amazing ingredient, you guys, because it's very soothing, very moisturizing to the skin. It actually has amazing healing properties, especially if you have eczema or if you have gone like sunburns or maybe a chemical peel and your skin is a little bit irritated. Panthenol is going to be amazing for that. Then, quite high in the ingredient list, like in the middle kinda, there's going to be citric acid, which is an AHA, an exfoliator. It kind of is derived from the lemons. It's actually quite gentle and nice. It's a lot more gentler than glycolic acid or lactic acid, for example. But Simple has citric acid in a lot of their products, and I actually quite like it. Then there's glycerin, a very simple humectant. Pantholactone, another humectant, which is going to help it retain moisture. There's not much fancy in this ingredient list. It's about done. So I mean, no fancy ingredients, and it's just a very simple, straight to the point cleanser.
This ain't the Oscars, is it? I'm used to something a little bit different, but let's go. We bring our own drinks up in places like this.
And for that, we do like it. Okay, Simple? Guys, it's the end of the week. This is what my skin is looking like. It is a bit red right here just because I literally just shaved. But apart from that, I have to say my skin is overall very calm, very just soothed and just at peace with herself, which is very rare because me, you know I'm crazy, so I'm never at peace with myself. But anyways, I have a lot that I have to say about this. And it's not what you expect, so I feel like you should definitely stick around and see if you want to buy this or not. Welcome to all the Hyram stands. Please take a seat. The show will begin shortly. I just want to give you a quick friendly reminder. Please, when taking pictures, refrain yourself from using the flash as the harsh lighting does scare the gaze. Tonight's 9 p.m. screaming is going to be titled The End of My Barely Existing Career. Enjoy. No, y'all, I'm not being dramatic here, okay? Recently, cancel culture has gone up to the stars. If someone doesn't have the same opinion as Hyram, they canceled instantly, okay? It's not Hyram's fault, unfortunately, it's the Hyram fans' fault. Anyways, I hope you're well. It was a nice ride, and now let me start with the downfall of my career by telling you what I think about this. So the first statement I'm gonna make in this video is that this is actually a very cute, very great cleanser. Well, having said that, excuse the pun, it's also very simple. I mean, she's very much something for someone who doesn't have any struggles, any skin issues. She's basically the non-problematic girl. She never takes a stand on things. She's always in the middle. She's basically a politician. Truly, all she does is she sits on the corner of parties, silenced, waiting for the cute guy to come and approach her. And I mean, we all know that the silent, shy girl can get it at all times. Oh, please. She's actually the one who slept around the most and the one with the most experience. We all know that.
And her grandmother is the biggest whore I've ever seen in my life.
But at the same time, being unproblematic, she's also a little bit vanilla. Starting with the consistency, I have to say it's very nice. Jelly indeed, it's a very cute experience. But I have to say there is a flaw in this. Like, even when I use this in the morning, or I'm waking up and I only have on my skin the nighttime routine from the night before, and I try to cleanse my skin with this, after I'm done, I'm still feeling a little bit of a film on my skin, as if it hasn't removed all the moisturizer, all the skincare from the night before. And at night, when I'm wearing makeup and sunscreen on top of my skincare, she's simply just useless, okay? She does not know what to do.
She just doesn't have the vernacular that she thinks she possesses.
So I mean, even though the consistency is nice, the first issue is that it doesn't really cleanse that well. But I'm gonna get to how to implement it in your routine and for what skin types is best for later on in the video. Now let's talk about the ingredient list. Very simple, very straight to the point. This is a plus for someone who doesn't have any skin issues. If you're not necessarily struggling with acne, like for example me right now, if you have acne and you want a cleanser that is gonna help with that, this is simply gonna do nothing for you. So I will say the ingredient list is just a little bit bread and butter. But that's not to say that if you are using AHAs, BHAs in the forms of serums or toners, you don't necessarily need something that is gonna counteract your acne in your cleanser. Because after all, I always say that usually, even if you have exfoliators in your cleansers, they're not gonna do that much because they're only sitting on your skin for 30 seconds. Then in a way, I would say you could still very much use this because after all, it does what it needs to do, which is cleansing. So if you have sensitive skin and you feel like your cleansers are a little bit too stripping, or you feel that cleansing step is just a little bit too harsh for your skin, then this would be a great alternative. And now moving to the results that I have seen of with using this cleanser, unfortunately, I have to say, it's just like with my dignity and self-esteem, inexistent. Or kind of like the paycheck that Kylie Jenner was supposed to give to those Bangladeshi kids. Inexistent. I told you that I was gonna get canceled in this video. I told you that I was gonna come for blood and cancel myself out. This is what is happening. So as far as what skin types could benefit from this, I feel like I've already said it, but just very quickly, I'm gonna say, if you have acne, dry skin, and what's not, and you're relying on a cleanser to remove it, then don't buy this. But if you are already supplementing other AHAs, other BHAs, chemical exfoliators, or you have dry skin and you are using deep moisturizers and hydrating serums and toner, and you just want a basic ass cleanser, I know that that's what I want in my cleanser, then this could be great for you. So in a way, it could be great for all skin types. How to implement it in your skincare routine is fairly easy with cleansers. You don't really have to worry about mixing it with other ingredients in your routine just because they're a wash-off treatment. So this goes for all cleansers, by the way. Even if you have glycolic acid in a cleanser and then you're applying, I don't know, a niacinamide after, that's still fine because it's a wash-off treatment. So they're not gonna fight each other. I haven't seen myself use that at night. I prefer using a foaming cleanser or a hydrating cleanser if you have dry skin. But in the morning though, hear me out. This is actually quite cute. She's a keeper, okay? I'm looking at her in the club in the corner. I'm like, so I'm gay, but do I want to approach her? Do I want to pretend that I'm straight and flirt with her so that I can get some of this? Because she's cute.
Am I gay?
By the way, I want to say this because I feel like if I don't, I'm gonna get, once again, canceled. I do not approach girls pretending to be straight. I mean, look at me. Do I even pass as straight? No, I don't, okay? I'm basically a woman. But anyways, going back to my point, as I always say when I'm reviewing hydrating cleansers, in the morning, that's what I like to use, even though I have oily skin. Because you don't need a lot of cleansing power in the morning, because you literally only have your skincare routine from the night before. You don't need to remove any sebum, any dirt, any pollution, any makeup. So there really is no need to use a harsh stripping cleanser like a foaming cleanser would be. And And this is actually quite cute. Do you remember when I said that it doesn't even remove the skincare from the night before? It does leave a little bit of that on, and to be honest, it's kind of cute. I know that a lot of people just use water in the morning, especially the ones with sensitive skin types. That's very beneficial. But I know that for me, I would not be able to do that because I want to be sure to remove basically my skincare routine to apply a new one. Well, this would be a very great option for that. It's kind of like water, but just a little bit better than water. Finally, if you were to ask me, Mateo, would you include this in your skincare routine once this experiment is over? The answer to that is gonna be yes, but this is not gonna be one of my go-tos, okay? I'm gonna still keep it once again in the corner of my skincare cabinet, but I'm not gonna reach out for it on the daily. But either way, I really recommend basically everyone to have this in their skincare collection. Anyways, of course, I'm gonna tell you where I bought it from, okay? I actually, if you believe it or not, I bought this in a store. I know that I usually say that I always buy things online, but when it comes to Simple, I'm gonna hook you up with the right place to buy it. It's super cheap. If you are in the UK, where you need to go is at Poundland, because their Simple moisturizers are £2. This is gonna be £5. They're so cheap, amazing. I know that by saying this online to the internet, once I go back to Poundland, eventually all the Simple are gonna be sold out. But you know what? I just love you and I wanna have you to have good skin. But if you are in the US or you wanna buy it online, then of course, you can also buy this on Amazon, and on Amazon, it's actually going to be 15.27 Royal British pounds for 150 ml. And in my opinion, to be honest, this is gonna last you like 2 months. And of course, you know that I got you covered. So I actually found the cheapest listing that I could find on Amazon US and Amazon UK. I linked it down below in the pinned comment for you to go buy it. So if you want this, then click the link down below and help support this channel. On top of that, ma'am, I'm gonna ask you another favor. Do you see that red button down below? What you need to do is subscribe and turn the bell icon so you don't miss any of my uploads, because this, let me tell you, we are all about fighting acne, wrinkles, anti-aging, and everything, getting your skincare routine down to T and let you have amazing glowy skin. So truly join the random family. We would love to have your mwah. On top of that, if you want to bond on a deeper level, you need to follow me on my Instagram and on my TikTok, both at my random, because there's a lot more skincare you will not see here that you're gonna see over there. Furthermore, if you have any skin issues, do not hesitate to DM me, because I would love to help you out. And now, to my randoms who are still watching, you know what time of the video is now. It's time for the time word of the video. As this video was all about the Simple Water Boost Micellar Gel Water Cleanser Facial Wash. Girl, Simple, you need to simplify your names, okay? You're not Queen Elizabeth. You're not a royal with 20,000 different names and last names. Humble yourself down, okay? You're a drugstore queen. That's what you are, just like me, period. Anyways, the entire of the video is going to be Simplicity, which is simple in English. Excuse me, ma'am, what do you think you're doing? You're not gonna click on this video. What you need to do is click one of these two videos right here, because it's just gonna be as informative, informational, whatever this video is for you. But while doing that, remember to be random and always be random. But I swear, click, or I'm also gonna cancel your career while I'm at it, because you know I'm great at canceling myself. I'm good at canceling you too. Click.